Hi, welcome back. So in the previous session, we discussed about inheritance, what is meant by inheritance and what is types. We've seen about single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, and multiple inheritance. And today we are going to discuss one important topic called super keyword and what is the purpose or the usage of super keyword in inheritance. That's what we are going to learn in this session. So there are three uses of super keyword. The first usage of super keyword is used to super keyword is used to um, um, access or inheriting, right? You used to get the immediate parent class uh, instance variables, right? Instant variables, you can say like that. And the second purpose is used used to get same thing, the immediate parent class methods, right? And the last one is, say for example, super is the keyword is used to get the constructor of parent class. So these are the three purpose. One is to get the parent class. You can see that in general, we used to get the immediate parent class instance variable, to get the parent class methods, as well as is to get the constructor of the parent class. Let's see one by one, right? How it is dealing about. So yeah, for this I'm going to reuse the all the three classes, right? The grandparent, parent, and child. We are going to reuse it. So how we are going to achieve that? That's what we are going to see here. See, instead of I'm putting here system.out.println and grandparent and these things, right? So how to use the super keyword in order to retrieve that? That is what I'm going to show now. So let me remove all these things, right? So I will remove all these things and yeah, this is fine. So okay, so the grandparent is having integer grandparent equal to 5, string grandparent string equal to grandparent. So these are the two instance variables of grandparent class, and the parent class is having two instance variables. One is integer parent int and string parent um, string. Now I am going to use super keyword to get the grandparent class, right? That's what I'm going to use now. So for that, what I'm going to do is first thing we shown here, right? To get the immediate parent class instance variable. That means I'm going to get the immediate parent class. The parent class of parent is grandparent. That's what I'm going to do here. So system.out.println. So I'm going to say that just use super dot. You can see that grandparent, and similarly, yes, grandparent string. You can see that. So that is the purpose of super keyword. Super keyword is used to access the grandparent, I mean the immediate parent class. Similarly, in child also you can do that. Since I'm inheriting the parent class, but since this is a method, so already the method itself is having. Okay, I can put like this. Let me put. Let me create a method here. Public void method 2. I'm saying like this. So what I'm going to do is, since this is inheriting the parent class, so what I'm going to do is system.out.println. I am going to use super dot. I can say parent, and similarly I can say parent string, right? And and also so now this child class is inheriting the parent class using super keyword. Now the second point is the super keyword purpose is to get the immediate parent class methods as well. So even the method you can inherit it using super keyword. That's what I'm going to do now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the parent class method. So what is the method here? Method one. So that is what I'm going to get here. So what I can do is just super dot method one. That's it. So super dot method one will get the this getting printed, right? Super dot grandparent and super dot string. Okay, let us run this. And now instead of method one, I'm going to say as method two, because this is the method I'm going to use. Now if I run this and see that all the four variables have been printed over here. So let us come back again. What we have put here. See, watch carefully. So the grandparent is having two instance variables, right? So these are, I can comment it as grandparent instance variables. So what I'm going to do is I want to access this instance variable in the parent class, the class B. So I'm extending grandparent class. This and all we have discussed already in the inheritance sessions. Now, but I am going to use super keyword here. So what the super keyword purpose? Super keyword purpose is to get the variables of the immediate parent class. What is the immediate parent class of parent class? The grandparent class. That is what super, if you put super dot, automatically the instance variable will get pulled over there. Super dot grandparent string. So I created a method over there now to pull this grandparent integer and grandparent string. Now there is another class called child class. In this child class, I am created a method called method 2. This method 2, what this method 2? This method 2 I created in order to get the instance variables of parent class. That is what system.out.println. I'm printing super dot parent int and super dot parent string. That is what I pulled here, and I want to get this method as well. Even this method I can pull over here. That is what the second statement is saying. To get immediate parent class method. That's what I put it as super dot method one. Automatically this method one also will coming into picture. Now if I in order to access this method, I have to create a class object. For this the syntax is class name object equal to new of class name. Then just access this method. That's it. It will print all these things. So that is the purpose of super keyword, right? Uh, Now hope you understood the first two statements. Let us go to the third one. What is super is you should get the constructor of parent class. So the super is to get the constructor of the parent classes. Even if you have a constructor of the parent class, you can access it in the child class. That is what I am going to say now. Okay, let us say instead of putting here, um, so let me create one variable. Um, what I can say is, okay, let me delete this, right? And what I'm going to do is not understand, not to discuss that concept. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a constructor. So let us delete all these things, right? Let us remove all these things. No need for this. So we'll make it as clean slate so that you will understand the third concept. Watch it very carefully about the constructor. So what is this third concept? Now all the classes is pretty much clean, right? That is what all these classes now. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to create a constructor. So we know in the earlier session we discussed about constructor, how to create a constructor. Constructor will have the same name as a class name. So I'm going to create a constructor. I'm saying that system.out.println this is grandparent, right? Now I am going to create a constructor in the parent class. Same class name. I am going to say as system.out.println. I'm saying as this is parent class, right? Now this parent class, the that point what it is telling, super keyword is used to get the constructor of the parent class. What is the constructor here? The constructor is grandparent class. Now not to access this is grandparent, I want to get here. How can I achieve that is just use a super keyword here, super. That's it. Automatically the whatever you have printed inside the constructor, automatically it will come over here. Now just go to this child class. This child class is inheriting the parent class, right? So what I'm going to do is, let me um, create public static void main string arguments, right? Now I am going to um, There are two ways, right? Even you can have um, constructor over here, right? That also is possible. Can say that. You can say super. That means automatically this parent class will come into child class. And I'm going to print system dot out dot println. This is child class. Now I am going to create an object because we you remember, if you want to call the constructor, when the constructor will be called, whenever you are creating an object, the constructor will be automatically called. So I am calling constructor. How can I call constructor? So class name, creating an object equal to new of class name. If I run this, what it will get printed? It will print this one, because this has been called in parent class using super keyword, and this is parent class, and now this has been called in child class using super keyword. Now this super keyword will call this one, and this one will call this one. So this is grandparent, this is parent class, and this is child class. Let us say as grandparent class. If you run this, this is grandparent class, this is parent class, and this is child class will get printed over there. Let's see. You can see that. Yes, this is grandparent class, this is parent class, and this is child class. See, that is the powerfulness of super constructor, right? So, I mean, the super keyword, right? So, the super keyword is easier to call the constructor of immediate parent class. So, we have shown you all these three. Uh, Whatever the purpose of super keyword. Super keyword is to get the immediate parent class instance variable, to get the parent class methods, and also the constructor of the parent class. So hope you understood this. In the next session, we will be dealing about what is mean by overriding. Since we discussed about inheritance concepts, now it is better to understand about what is meant by overriding in upcoming sessions. Until that, good night. Thank you.